Greetings. This is a lighter topic than usual. Um, it's an exploration, just something that popped in my head once, and I decided to play with it, and I'm gonna play with it on camera. And it's the topic of what I like to call skill versus aesthetic. Well, again, in my tradition of weird dichotomies and verses, why did I choose these two in particular? Well, the thing that came to mind is like I've seen a lot of dancing in my life, a lot of people dancing, and I've always preferred female dancing to male dancing, and I never knew why. Besides, of course, sexual attraction, but I don't judge aesthetic by sexual attractiveness. I've never did that before. Why should I start now? So I thought about it more, and I realized that certain things are better equipped for certain um, attitudes. Let's call them. What does that mean? Um, Dancing is a very aesthetic process, right? To me, I always associate in my head aesthetics with the feminine aspect of life, while I attribute skill, so the dancing equivalent of that would be acrobatics, at least to me. I didn't do my proper dictionary research, everybody, so don't call me out on it. But let's say it's, for the sake of argument, it's acrobatics. Um, that would be the masculine aspect, the masculine attitude to life. So, recognizing this link, I said, maybe, just maybe, that dancing, I like to see females dancing more, is because most females have more feminine attitudes than men. While I like seeing acrobatics on men, like Olympics and stuff, things like boxing, like um, high skill activities, right? I like to see them on males, and the reason is because I think they have more masculine in them, generally. Now, I don't include the special cases, those men who are very feminine and they can do ballet better than everybody else. I'm not talking about those. Like those, if I see those dancing, I'd like that too, right? I'm talking about attitudes here. So that's what makes me think, is aesthetics a female attitude, and is skill a male or a masculine attitude? And I started playing with this and just comparing it to what I've seen, especially in games. People I know with more feminine qualities really don't care much about how good the game is, in the sense of its design and its how much it contributes to the skill levels, everything. They care way more about aesthetics, customization, these things, right? Said like, while the more masculine of my friends always tend to go for skill-based stuff. So, okay, aesthetic is good, but the game is imbalanced, so I can't be very skillful in it unless I play the broken shit. Maybe I want to play that other style. Maybe it needs to be balanced out, you know? Less emphasis on aesthetics. Well, aesthetics help, but less emphasis on those and more on how competitive it is. And for this particular case, I'm going to use two games, which are Splatoon and Counter-Strike Global Offensive, which are the two games that were discussed at that time. Splatoon is way more aesthetic. I love that game, right? Way more aesthetic. I love visuals, but I also like the skill level in it, because you need to be very, very good in order to play the things you want to play and the style you want to play. But a lot of my more masculine friends, they didn't like the aesthetic too much, mainly because they think it's not as balanced as a game like Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And something about skill, they always go to the top skill. That's the point of it. Skill is more logical, more structured than aesthetics. If like think an architectural drawing versus a painting of the same building, you know? Like that's what skill and aesthetic is. And so to them, Splatoon was iffy. You know, it's not 100% like if you go to the top, and the top, according to them, is Counter-Strike Global Offensive, or CSGO as people call them. The same can be said for like the strategy games I'm into. I could not get into a lot of games that are like strategy, you know, Warcraft and this crap MOBAs and stuff like that, where there are tactics and stuff. And every time people tell me, and I tell them the aesthetic's stupid. I don't like aliens. Where's the cav? You know, where's the cavalry? Where's the infantry? Where's the heavies? Where are the archers? You know, give me something I can imagine, not like weird abstracted creatures somebody came up with and you call it strategy. And you click a lot and you use specials. Like, where's the tactics here? We should be on equal level, you know, with something relatable and intuitive for the mind. That's my masculine talking. On the other hand, I like the historical aesthetic, which is the feminine aspect of me. So the idea is, what I'm trying to say here and what I'm trying to explore is, and you guys can answer in the comments if you want, and anybody in real life, you can talk to me about this, is this question: is skill a masculine quality, and is aesthetic or wanting to be aesthetic a feminine quality? And if they are, what can we get out of this? I.e., if we're going to design our games, if we're going to design our comics, our novels, or whatever, how can we appeal to both equally in such a way that both the feminine and the masculine can benefit from your creative representation? Or if should we focus on one and not the other because they can't be reconciled? I honestly don't know. I may make up a follow-up video after I do my discussions. So yeah, do tell me. Yeah, that's my 2 cents on the issue, and I'll see you on the next one.